It's not the best team that wins. It's a team that plays the best wins.
Listen, I don't trust Dak. You don't trust Dak.
Yeah, I trust the Bucs offense more than the Cowboys defense.
This is church and state. And it was always meant to come down to this for you, Skip Bayless.
And Tom Brady's about to be 2 games away from going to his 11th Super Bowl.
Wow. The GOAT, the 45-year-old Thomas Edward Brady, Patrick the third, the fourth, and the 5th.
You know, regular season's cool. You know, you guys get all hyped up, but this is where the legends is made, you know.
I like Micah Parsons' mentality.
Oh, excuse me, Shannon?
Leonard Fournette is back in effect.
Playoff Lenny.
I like that he understands just being great in the regular season is not enough.
Big Mike Evans is playing. Chris Godwin. Playoff Lenny is back in effect. Yep. They're going to win this game.
I don't know if the Cowboys have had enough of that mentality over the last quarter century.
This is going to be a beautiful, torturous Monday night.
I'm with Nick. I trust Tom Brady. How can you not trust Tom Brady more than the Dallas Cowboys defense?
You don't trust Dak, just like Shannon doesn't trust Kirk Cousins, okay?
Tom Brady has won 35 playoff games, including 7 of 10 Super Bowls. Dak has won 1 playoff game.
I got Thomas Edward Brady, Patrick the 7th, who's turning the 64-year-old quarterback, the great Patrick Thomas Brady, winning this game. Really? Yeah. Oh, I got him winning this game. I got him winning 27-20. Okay, sorry and congratulations, Skip.
Tom Brady just might be the most dangerous right now that he has ever been in his career.
Can I give you the counterpoint to that?
That Brady's clutch? I know.
No, but that Brady, because he's 45 years old, and because he understood that he's got to make it through 5 months, that Brady has been incredibly cautious about the hits he will take, how long he will stand in the pocket. But even in the regular season, when it came to fourth quarters, particularly of winnable games, he is going to say, okay, I'll take the extra hit. I'll stay here a little bit longer. In the playoffs, it's going to be 4 quarters of that.
I just wouldn't be at all surprised if Brady and the Bucs shocked the NFL world.
And I can't believe we're here now, because we saw and Brew's halfway there with me. Brew's got him. Brew's got him halfway to the NFC Championship game, and just wait and see on Monday if Brew doesn't open the door just a touch for them to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, as that'll be the matchup. Listen, Brady's going to look the best he's looked all year, and the Cowboys defense, we're going to say, wait, how good was it really? Because the Cowboys defense, as we know, we can show it to you again, since Thanksgiving, has faced 1 quality quarterback, and that guy lit him up. And if we want to just go holistically over the entirety of the season, they faced 5 really good quarterbacks this year. Brady, Hurts, Lawrence, Burrow, Rodgers. How'd those 5 quarterbacks do? Great. How'd everybody else do? Really poorly. So, you add to that Tom Brady, because it's the playoffs, is going to stand in the pocket a little bit longer, take a few more hits, and this has all the writings on the wall of Mike Evans having a big game, Tom Brady having a big game, and Mike McCarthy staring blankly at the field like, how the hell did this happen to me again?
I feel like there's a lot of urgency naturally this week. Everyone knows what we're playing for. You're playing for a chance to move on.
When our back's against the wall, we'll be a smart, physical, tough team, and a hard team to beat in the playoffs.
But remember, early in the season, it was the sack exchange. I mean, they were sacking everywhere, averaging 4 sacks a game over the first 12. Over the last 5, they've got 6 sacks. 6 sacks in 5 games. All right, so this defense, they've been giving up more passing yards lately, and even though we know they can't defend the run well, and against Tampa in the first game of the season, I've said it a few times this week, they gave up 150 yards.
Tom Brady is still on fire just to play football. He just wants to play.
I've always said it just comes down to scoring points and how do you put yourself in a position to score points. So if you've got to run it, great. I've been a part of a lot of those games. If you need to throw it a lot, because that's what the situation calls for. It's for one reason or another, it's just the way the year went. But, you got to stay balanced and you got to run the ball well. I thought one thing we did really well against them the first time we played was we ran the ball really well. And that alleviated a lot of pressure from the passing game. And I think the teams that are playing well now do run the ball pretty well. And, you know, we're going to have to do it. But they got some good players. They got some very athletic linebackers, obviously a very good D-line. So it's tough. It's going to be a big challenge.
What have you learned about Brady in playing with him for 3 years that you didn't know going in when he first arrived? You got a good story on that, Mike Evans, with you and Brady together?
I really don't. He's everything I expected. Like how he prepared. Like I hear the stories like everybody else, and you know, get to see it firsthand. It's absolutely true. Hardest worker, ultimate teammate, ultimate competitor. I mean, I see it all, and I understand. Like, it's a reason why he's the greatest to ever do it, and you know, I'm very blessed to have this opportunity to play with him.
So speaking of that guy, the GOAT down in Tampa, my Dallas Cowboys are going to be down there on Monday night. And what will happen, Mr. Rappaport?
Oh, Shannon, Skip, this is, I don't know if you have a custom tailor to stitch together a Brady Parsons jersey that you should wear Monday morning before that game.
Yeah. Nick, who do you trust more, the Cowboys defense or Brady's offense?
Brady's offense.
It's not really who, you know, is favored or not favored. It's who plays the best. So, yeah, I never really paid attention to those things. I just try to go play the best I can.
Tom Brady is now driven to show people he can win playoff games without his 6'6" security blanket that is Rob Gronkowski. That he can win without a running game, without half the defense that he had in 2020 when they won the Super Bowl.
Monday, you're going to come in here tired, concerned, confused. I call this love and a 45.
I trust Brady much more.
Dallas only played 3 games on grass this year. Okay, they lost 2 of them, including last week's loss in Washington. Dallas is built for fast turf, for the fast track. It's Tampa Bay. And the groveling Tuesday's show is going to be, listen, we should get some therapists here, bring tissues, because Skip, win, lose, or draw, this whole thing, you're going to be confused. You're going to be crying. There's going to be moisture coming out of your eyes, snot coming out of your nose, and it's going to be a beautiful day.
Dallas was actually probably mentally in a better space at the beginning of the season, and they still couldn't get it done. So, and Dak was, of course, playing.
You saw his alter ego, Psycho Tom, come out at Atlanta in that meaningless game that he insisted upon playing in.
You know, that's what everyone wants to play for. They want to play in the playoffs.
And so you're going to see a better version from Tom.
There's one man in sports I do not bet against, not ever.
And you're going to see the Cowboysing at times.
Laying an egg, right?
Yeah, I just
F game.
Tom Brady is obviously the playoff clutchest ever.
That's what single elimination's all about. You got to be at your best in that moment. It could come down to a kick, come back to a Hail Mary, could come down to a situational play at the end, a 3rd and 1. So, hopefully all the preparation has got us to this point, and we're, prepared for what we're about to face.
He always talks and says the same thing. I mean, just go out there and give it your all, and we prepare like crazy. I mean, that's just what it is.
But I do think, as I said yesterday, there are mental hurdles that Dak has to overcome. I mean, his last game was his worst ever. The last time he played Tampa was his worst game of the season up to last week. And then last year, the way the playoffs ended. He hasn't had a good playoff game, Nick, really, or a very good one since he was a rookie. And that was what? 6 years ago, 2016.
You always get a little extra jacked up playing the Cowboys. They've been America's team as long as you've been alive,
Yeah, they got they have a great team. I played them, quite a bit over the years, and I have a lot of respect for the organization, their history. There are a lot of great players, but all of it's about 3 hours on Sunday, and I don't think any of Monday night. Everything's going to come down to what we do those 3 hours. So nothing in the past, nothing about the colored jerseys we're wearing. It's who's playing, what we're doing, how we're executing under pressure. That's what it's going to come down to.
Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe as I post a new Tom Brady video every day.